Hello, children. Hello. Well, we continue the story of Jesus on this earth. Okay, so we were talking about Passover. It was time for Jesus to go to the temple where everybody went in Jerusalem for Passover celebrations. Everybody came from different parts of the world. All the Jews, wherever they came from, wherever they lived, they all went to Jerusalem to go and worship there, to say, "Thank you, God, for keeping us safe when we had to leave Egypt." So Jesus went. Now, here's the thing. Let me tell you this first. The temple was run by the priests and the Pharisees. They were the leaders. They were the leaders. They decided what happened in the temple. Remember, we said temple is God's house. In God's house, we should be reverent and calm. It's a holy place. It's where God is. It's very holy. The people had to come and make sacrifices. But now they couldn't go from far away dragging their sheep or dragging their bull or dragging their pigeons, carrying their pigeons. Sometimes it was just too far to come from home carrying your little lamb. So what happened was, at the temple, the priests would sell lambs for the people to buy. They would sell the pigeons, the birds, for the poorer people to buy. They would sell the lambs, what else did they sell? The cows, the bulls, everything that was going to be sacrificed on the altar. You know what they did? They used to cheat the people. If a lamb cost them, let's say, 5 shekels, they would tell the poor traveler, "You must give me 15 shekels." And then they would keep the other money. They were charging the poor travelers way too much money. And here's another thing. Different places have different money. In South Africa, we have the rand. In America, they have the dollar. In Britain, they have the pound. That's the money they've got. It's all different. I can't go to my cousin in Britain and say, "Let's go shopping. I've got 100 rand. No, we need to change it first into British pounds. The temple also had its own money. It was called the temple shekel. So people would come from far away with their money, and then the priests, the leaders would say, "Okay, give us your money and we will give you shekels." And they used to make the people pay too much money for very few shekels. So they were lying. Those church leaders, those temple rulers, were stealing from the people who were coming to worship God. They were stealing. When you work for God, should you steal?
No way!
Even if you don't work for God, should you steal?
No way!
No! No, no, no. So imagine also all the noise in the temple. There were the sheep. There were the cows. There were the birds, the pigeons. And then there were the lying pigs. "No, give me your 10 shekels. Give me your 10 pounds. And I'll give you 5 shekels." And all the people were making noise. And the animals were making noise. Where? In God's holy house, where everything should be quiet and calm. You know, in the beginning, God said that there should be special singers in the temple. They were very holy. They had to be very good men. And they used to stand still in the temple and sing beautiful songs. But now, could you hear beautiful songs? No, no. It was full of animals and yelling and shouting and cheating and lying. This was not the way you treat God's house. How would Jesus feel? God's house was his house. He was the Son of God. That was his dad's house. Would you be happy if there were animals running around in your dad's house? Would you be happy if people were making noise and lying to other people and stealing in your house? Would you be happy? All right, I will stop there. Let us sing our memory verses. John 3, verse 16 and 17. John 3, verse 16 and 17. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. For God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. John 3, verse 16 and 17.